Hace poco me fui a Estados Unidos y me lo pasé de puta madre. Spanish has all these ways of saying that something is very good that do not actually sound like good things if you translate them directly. Today we're going to talk about it. I've got 5 or 6 ways of saying very good in Spanish that are a bit strange. Este video es la polla. Hey everybody, it's Daniel. Welcome back to my sofa in beautiful Barcelona. Today we are going to talk about ways of saying that something is very good in Spanish. This is going to be sort of a colloquial Spanish, expressions that you would not say around the office or in front of your grandmother. Some of them are a bit offensive, but you'll definitely hear them if you're interacting with Spanish people. Please like and subscribe to this video and leave me a comment down below about what you would like to see on a future video. You can also just say hi. The comments are really helpful for the algorithm. Anyway, let's talk about de puta madre. De puta madre does not sound like a positive thing. Puta is prostitute. Madre is mother. It's a long story. I don't know. Somehow they've just decided that de puta madre means very good. So I said at the beginning, me fui a Estados Unidos y me lo pasé. De puta madre. I went to the US and I had a great time, is basically what that means. I have another example in my notebook here. The example is, if I ask Juanito a question, ¿Qué tal la fiesta, Juanito? Juanito could answer, genial, me lo pasé de puta madre. So genial is also like very good. It's just, great. Genial. And the continuation, me lo pasé de puta madre, is I had a great time. Just a not so simple way of saying I had a great time. All of these could probably be replaced with muy bien or muy bueno or something similar. So in this case, me lo pasé muy bien would also work, and it's less, offensive, I guess. Although generally Spanish people are rather tolerant of profanity in a way that seems a bit strange to Americans. Still, you probably don't want to use these with your boss, for example. Another example that I have, este bar es la hostia. Me encantan las tapas aquí. This bar is great. I love the tapas here. Este bar es la hostia. Me encantan las tapas aquí. A couple of months ago, I did a video about hostia and the several ways that we use hostia. I mentioned this one, I think. La hostia. When you say that something is la hostia, you mean that it's very good. Este bar es la hostia. Me encantan las tapas aquí. That one's not particularly offensive, but the next one is, we could say, esta canción es la polla. Esta canción es la polla. Polla is penis. So la polla could refer literally to a male reproductive organ. However, if you say esta canción es la polla, it's this song is very good. You don't have to use this, but it's good to understand that if somebody says, this sushi is la polla, they're not necessarily referencing their penis. They're maybe just making a comment on the quality of the sushi. So important differences here, nuance. Back in the day, people might say the bee's knees or something. I have no idea why the bee's knees is supposed to mean that something is very good, but apparently it does. La polla is obviously more offensive than that, so be careful. We have la leche. Leche means a lot of different things. You could say la comida en Asturias es la leche. Actually, Asturias is famous for dairy products. So if you're talking about la leche de Asturias, you're probably talking about dairy most of the time. But la comida en Asturias es la leche is another way of saying that it's very good. La leche is similar to la polla or la hostia. They all just mean very good. Leche often refers to milk in the normal sense. It could be semen, depending on what kind of conversation you're having. But in this sentence, la comida en Asturias es la leche. We're talking about the high quality of the food. El concierto ha sido bestial. The concert was bestial. Bestial, we have a word in English which I think is pretty similar, bestial, meaning, related to beasts or resembling beasts. Yeah, beasts like wild animals. In this case, it's another thing that doesn't necessarily sound like it's a good thing, but it is. El concierto ha sido bestial. The concert was awesome. Something like that. Bestial, again, doesn't sound good, but it is. Finally, we have brutal. Brutal also does not sound like a positive thing, but I have got a short conversation here. I could say, oye, me han dado un trabajo en el ayuntamiento. I got a job at City Hall. Oye is like, hey, I got a job at City Hall. Oye, me han dado un trabajo en el ayuntamiento. And my friend could say, que brutal, tronco. Me alegro mucho. Que brutal, tronco. Tronco is literally like a log or something. I'm not sure why we use it to refer to some guy, but we do. I mean, I don't, but I could use it ironically, I guess, as a nationalized Spaniard, call people tronco, but I don't. More common would be to call somebody tío. Tío is uncle, but you also just use it for like dude. Oye, tío. ¿Qué pasa, tío? Things like that. You can also use it in feminine. ¿Qué haces, tía? What are you doing? Female dude. Just tía, like that, or tío. Tronco or tronca is the same, but less formal. So, que brutal, tronco. Me alegro mucho. It's like, that's great, bro. I'm really happy to hear it. Me alegro mucho. The current generation of young Spanish and Latin people is using bro, like the English word bro, just in Spanish. I guess they probably got it from, rap music or everything. But yeah, people also use the word bro instead of tronco. Anyway, brutal, meaning very good. So there's 6 things here, I believe. We have genial, we have de puta madre, we have la hostia, we have la polla, we have la leche, we have bestial, and we have brutal. Okay, I think that's 7. So I hope you enjoyed that. 7 ways of saying that something is very good in Spanish. As usual, like and subscribe. We've got a lot more here on the channel. I also have a podcast called Spain to Go that will tell you everything you need to know about life in 21st century Spain. And that's about it. Thank you very much, and talk soon. Bye.